Sherri, Melanie, congratulations on Brian Banks.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much for your time. Now, with powerful dramas like this that are based on true stories, I'm guessing it comes with the responsibility of getting it as close to authentic and accurate as possible, as much as possible, to what happened in real life. So, my question to you is, was that a daunting process for you, as both of you as actors?
Well, I know playing Leomi, who is Brian Banks' mother, it was a lot of pressure because she's still alive. So she talked to me I was there for hours sitting with her talking about Brian and what she went through. But to actually go back and try to take all of that and filter it through me and then have her sit behind me at the film festival. That was the first time she saw it. I was so tense, like my neck locked up until she put her hand on my shoulder and she squeezed it.
Oh.
And her nephews and nieces went, "That was just like my auntie." And I said, "Okay, I think I did it." So it was a little bit of pressure.
For you?
I can imagine. Goodness, I did not meet my character. My character's based on two people in Brian's life. I think one was his trainer and one he dated for a while. So yeah, I went from Brian. So maybe I didn't have so much pressure because I never met the person.
Right.
So and in a way, it must be really difficult because you think, oh, do I try and sound like her? Do I? But I just went on what Brian said and because of I did research on what happened to her and sexual abuse victims and stuff like that. Didn't have much time to get into the training. But yeah, no, you just do your best and hope that that's enough.
And Sherri, what's that transition like for you from comedy to something drama like this?
It was difficult. I mean, it was a fight to get the audition because for that very reason, they were not interested. The producers weren't really interested in seeing me because I do so much comedy. And this was a very intense, serious film. Even Brian was really kind of like, And I think I had to show them in my audition that I could do this. I mean, I read the script and I called my agent and I said, "I don't care what you have to do. I need this audition. This woman is me. That my son is 14 years old and he could be Brian Banks." Or at the time he was 12. And I just connected to it so much and I prayed so hard to be able to get it. So it was a little bit difficult, especially with all the extras. They knew me from doing comedy. So I'm not no Meryl Streep girl. Like being in the bathroom trying to keep it together and somebody goes, "I love you on Dancing with the Stars." I mean, it's just
Oh my goodness.
Wow. It was a little difficult. But Tom Shadyac, the director, is amazing because he's directed Eddie Murphy and Jim Carrey, who are both stand-up comics in films. And he was just wonderful in knowing how to move me around.
Are you hopeful that, because stories like When They See Us and Brian Banks remind us of our broken criminal justice, are you hopeful that it will get reformed in the near future? Or is it going to be like this forever where we're going to have to bust out the wrongfully convicted year and again? It's a never-ending process.
Absolutely, I hope that there's reform. I mean, that's why we make, I mean, for me, just to bring a awareness and attention to people that don't have an idea, just to share a story like this that's true, that's happening to boys all the time, all through America. So for me, absolutely, I hope it just starts to bring awareness and then, of course, one day reform, for sure.
And I think this is why we do films like this, to, like Melanie said, to bring awareness. I think with When They See Us and Brian Banks, a lot of people don't know how the judicial system works, and they see how it's supposed to work. With Brian, he was 17, he had just turned 17, and was coerced into taking pleading no contest, was not able to talk to his mother. No child should be tried as an adult. And I think that I'm hoping that people will see we have to use our voices and see who we elect. We have to do jury duty. Because if you're in, God forbid, you go in front of a judge and a jury and there's nobody that looks like you. So even little things like that, I do hope that we bring awareness to that.
Melanie, Sherri, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations on Brian Banks.
Thank you.